Welcome back, Indie Champions! Today I've gathered 7 of the most insanely addictive indie tactical RPGs that are about to hijack your free time and keep your tactical brain spinning late into the night. Whether you crave deep squad building, roguelike twists, or the thrill of epic battles, this lineup is packed with fresh ideas and under-the-radar hits. Ready to find your next obsession? Let's get started, and I guarantee there's at least one game here you'll want to stay up all night playing. Let's kick off with Shogun Showdown, a tactical roguelike that takes razor-sharp strategy and sets it inside a gorgeous, Japanese-inspired pixel world. This game does away with luck. Every move and attack is visible and cued before it happens, so the only thing between you and survival is your own tactical reading. It turns every fight into an intense puzzle, where predicting enemy moves and chaining together perfect combos from your steadily growing arsenal becomes second nature fast. Every run may be short, typically just 15 to 45 minutes, but the incredible pull of just one more run keeps you pushing for new unlocks, smarter plays, and personal bests you won't want to walk away from. What steals the show is Shogun Showdown's tight feedback loop, rewarding you for every clutch parry and daring rescue with a real sense of accomplishment. The minimalist visuals and smooth, responsive controls keep you locked in, letting you focus purely on tactics whether you're defending on PC or going mobile with a Steam Deck. As you progress, fresh unlocks and new ways to play keep things exciting, even if you're wishing for a few more surprises as the hours add up. For anyone who craves pure tactical challenge and a satisfying sense of mastery, this one is as addictive as they come and absolutely worth your time. Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga, is what you get when you want strategy on an epic scale, perfect if you're itching for armies, customization, and nostalgia all rolled into one. Imagine commanding squads of up to 9 units and mixing and matching everything from archers and cavalry to wizards and dragons, all strategized and set before battle. You don't just position your forces, you design formations, adjust morale, and unlock new classes in a classic turn-based format, reminiscent of Fire Emblem or Tactics Ogre, but with the twist of almost limitless builds that breathe new life into familiar formulas. Every decision matters, so preparation is half the battle, and that feeling of victory is well and truly earned. The real hook of Symphony of War lies in its astonishing depth of customization. Upgrade classes, experiment with unique artifacts, and discover broken combos that will make your army a tactical powerhouse. There's a deep satisfaction in fine-tuning every unit, and then watching your plan explode into glorious victories after a long campaign. While the story and dialogue may not turn every head and the menus can get a bit clunky as your forces grow, the main loop of building, optimizing, and conquering is so gripping you won't mind. Toss in New Game Plus options, randomized shops, and evolving squad upgrades, and this tactical RPG quickly becomes one of those games you'll never want to uninstall. If you've ever wondered what happens when magic meets SWAT team tactics, Tactical Breach Wizards is your answer. And it's every bit as brilliant as it sounds. You'll find yourself leading a squad of battle mages in tactical vests on daring, bite-sized missions, using magical powers to outwit enemies, or, more satisfyingly, launch them out of windows. Each encounter is a carefully crafted puzzle where you can endlessly rewind, testing different tactics until you land on the most stylish and effective solution. There are no bad dice rolls or unfair misses. Every success and mistake rests squarely on your strategic thinking. You'll never have to second-guess if victory was earned. With every brilliant play or hilarious fail, you'll know it was all you. Tactical Breach Wizards stands out for its fast-paced, witty writing and an unforgettable cast that brings humor and heart to every mission. The campaign structure is perfect for both quick bursts and addictive marathons, while optional objectives add new layers even for tactics experts. True, some missions can feel rigid with a single best answer, and the game's banter or mystery-solving side activities aren't for everyone. But if you're looking for creative missions, a generous learning curve, and some of the cleverest dialogue in indie RPGs, this game delivers the kind of tactical delight that you'll want to savor again and again. If diving into management and drama is more your speed, our Adventurer Guild is going to seriously hook you. Here, you play as the new Guildmaster, balancing the duties of recruiting, training, and equipping unlikely heroes while juggling their injuries and fragile relationships. Every decision matters. Do you send your best party on a risky mission, or save them for tomorrow, risking morale or the potential loss of a star recruit? It's got the best flavors of Final Fantasy tactics with a dash of XCOM's unpredictability, and it throws in rich layers with bravery points, evolving relationships, and a small mountain of resource management challenges. The best part is just how unique each adventurer feels. With dozens of customizable classes and a carousel of traits, no two recruits or their stories will ever be the same. The randomness of both events and emergent mini-dramas gives every playthrough endless flavor, especially when characters' moods, rivalries, or injuries upend your perfect plan. The visuals are simple, almost like something from an old-school browser game, and the pacing can be hit or miss, but don't let that fool you. Under the surface, there's deep strategy, satisfying progression, and stories that feel genuinely personal, making this a hidden treasure for players who love complexity and consequence. Jumping into futuristic territory, Troubleshooter Abandoned Children is a near-endless sandbox of tactical mayhem, anime storytelling, and mind-boggling character customization. Starting with just a modest squad in bustling Valhalla, you'll recruit an expanding roster of quirky, memorable heroes, each customizable far beyond what most games would dare attempt. That mastery system goes unbelievably deep. Mix and match hundreds of perks, skills, and equipment combos, turning every hero into a unique experiment that can dominate whatever the city throws your way. Battles are intricate puzzles layered with setbacks, environmental twists, and the ever-shifting momentum of urban conflict. It's hard to overstate just how much content Troubleshooter packs in. Dozens of main and side missions, optional beast taming, a robust crafting system, and an evolving narrative filled with betrayals, rival factions, and cartoon chaos. The maps are handcrafted with care, keeping you on your toes with changing terrain and objectives that guarantee no two fights feel the same. While new players may struggle with the steep learning curve, patchy tutorials, or occasionally rough translation, the sheer depth and continued developer passion make each update worth revisiting. For hardcore strategy fans chasing the ultimate in customization and challenge, this is the game you'll lose yourself in for weeks at a time. Horizon's Gate is absolute heaven for anyone who loves wide-open worlds blended with strategic combat. Set sail in command of your own ship and mismatched crew, then strike out into a fantasy realm rich with trading, exploration, and naval skirmishes. The tactical combat feels fantastic, letting you switch seamlessly between epic land battles and daring sea missions, both customizable with a dizzying selection of classes and skills. Love experimenting? With so many classes and gear options, you can cook up wild combos and strategies that completely reshape each adventure. What's special about Horizon's Gate is not just the freedom to play how you want, but the continually fresh discoveries, especially when you tap into the modding community's expanding suite of adventures and content. You can focus on being a merchant, become a fearsome pirate, or dive into the surprisingly deep class progression system inspired by Final Fantasy Tactics. While the game's main story might feel light or the world a little empty after long play sessions, the sheer variety in how you can build, explore, and battle makes every session unique. For players who love open-ended tactics and creative experimentation, this one's pure gold. And now, saving one of the most intense for last, the last spell is all about facing the impossible and loving every dramatic second of it. You drop into humanity's final stand, spending frantic days building defenses and preparing your squad, then bracing each night for waves of monstrous enemies bent on your destruction. The formula is part city management, part hardcore RPG, and part roguelite, unlocking power-ups, evolving your heroes, and making crucial decisions under pressure. Every run is different, chaos is always at the door, and the satisfaction of narrowly clinching victory never fades. What truly sets the last spell apart is the punishing but fair challenge and the sheer variety of build options, thanks to a mix of city improvements and randomized hero upgrades. Each run can go for hours, and while failures sting, the thrill of pushing back the night with just a handful of surviving heroes is addictive beyond belief. The gorgeous pixel art, relentless soundtrack, and unpredictable twists all combine for an unforgettable just one more night experience. It's a demanding ride, with some grind and a little bit of luck, but if you hunger for relentless stakes and addictive tactical gameplay, this is where you need to be. There you have it, 7 addictive indie tactical RPGs guaranteed to keep you battling, building, and strategizing for hours on end. Whether you're chasing epic squad combos, going on naval adventures, or defending the last scraps of humanity, these games deliver tons of smart, rewarding gameplay without the big budget price tag. I hope you found a few new favorites to dive into. See you in the next video, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome content.